Get ready because you're about to see top 10 free App Lab games. Coming in at number 10, we have the Heist VR, which is a fast-paced shooter game very similar to Payday 2. It's where you're invading a bank and trying to heist all the money. Obviously. There's gameplay on screen right now. Coming in at number 9, we have Agent Simulation Demo, which is a shooter game where you can't move, you can only dodge. Well, you can kind of move, but it's teleporting. It's essentially Matrix plus Super Hot equals this game. Gameplay on screen right now. Coming in at number 8, we have Cactus Cowboy Fully Loaded. This is a fast-paced shooter game where you're a cactus trying to save the worlds of Cactus and from being attacked. And there's lots of different guns like SMGs, bazookas, ARs, shotguns. There are lots of other Cactus Cowboy games that you can explore. This is just the one I like personally. I haven't played it, I haven't played it, but I have seen videos and seen reviews, and it's good. There's gameplay right now. Coming in at number 7, we have Hacks, which is a fast-paced arena shooter game where you are a robot. There are lots of different mechanics like swinging and ziplining, and this game is very similar to Hyperdash, but it's also completely different too, because it has different mechanics, different guns, and is just different overall. Me personally, I haven't played this one, just like Cactus Cowboy, but it is very good as I can see. There's gameplay on screen right now. Coming in at number 6, we have VRFS, which is a soccer game where you use your hands as your legs, but you move around with your stick. I don't have much else to say, though. Coming in at number 5, we have Firezone, which is essentially Battlefield in VR. There's lots of different guns like ARs, shotguns, pistols, grenades. There are different vehicles like helicopters, cars, tanks. And it's overall a very fun game. But if you're hoping to hop in a fully maxed out lobby, this game is not very populated. There are not many people online at a time, but that's at least what I've seen. And so far, this game is very fun in my eyes. So I definitely recommend you giving it a try. Coming in at number 4 is Monkey See, Monkey Doo-Doo. This is a game where you race around against your friends to collect the most bananas for your banana-eating overlord. And you can swing on vines, bounce on lily pads, and give the most bananas to your overlord. And it's through App Lab, of course, absolutely 100% free, of course. And you can fight against your friends by throwing poop at them. Number 3, we have Everything Has Arms, which is a hangout VR game where it's essentially prop hunt with gorilla tag movement mechanics on steroids. With this game, it is very fun. racing around from away from your friends, unlike me, which I don't have any. Yeah, so the Seeker has to find everyone else who hides his props, and everyone has extremely, immensely buff arms, and it's just a very fun game to play overall. So I definitely recommend you giving it a shot. Coming in at number 2, we have Rage Room. If you're a neat freak, click off this video right now because things are about to get messy. This game, you can let out all your anger on antiques that you don't own by destroying everything in this room with random items that you can find. It is extremely satisfying to just wreck every single thing. Immensely satisfying just to destroy random stuff, and it's just immensely satisfying to play. Before we show number 1, please consider subscribing. Coming in at number 1, we have Ancient Dungeon Beta, which is a very fun dungeon crawler pixelated game where you go around in randomly generated rooms, fighting off monsters and trying to survive. And of course, if you die, you start over. There are lots of different monsters to fight and lots of fun things to do. You can explore, and it's just immensely satisfying to cut stuff. You can buy stuff, from like this merchant guy. You can throw swords. You can block arrows, you can go through portals. There are lots of different enemies to face, and I definitely recommend giving it a shot.